AI pictures of me naked, literally. They've sent it to my family members. It sucks to see that. And it's really hard that I have to go through that.
Through it all, I've showed that I belong in this league, even though no one else believes. I'm not so sure about that.
Quick hitter number 3 goes to Chicago Sky rookie forward Angel Reese, who has a new weekly podcast called Unapologetically Angel.
But when you have a great skill set,
right,
it normally will translate. And her skill set is the ability to go get the basketball. She has the highest average for rebounding in a season. She had the most rebounds in a season.
Caitlin Clark is box office. She is a star. And Angel Reese is to completely believe that there's no hate. They both get along. They're cool with each other. They're high-end competitors, et cetera, et cetera.
But like she said, I know she'll be in the gym, in that lab, getting ready when she's able to.
Remember when Angel Reese was one of the biggest names in women's basketball? Now, she's making headlines for all the wrong reasons. The Chicago Sky are reportedly accusing her of using steroids, and the most shocking claim is that they believe she did it because she couldn't keep up with Caitlin Clark. Is this really what's fueling their rivalry? Reese's rise was incredible. In college, she was dominant on the court, backed by viral moments and bold trash talk. Many believed she was destined to become the next superstar in the WNBA. But now, everything seems to have been turned upside down. These steroid allegations are serious, not just for Reese, but for the league as a whole. If they're true, it raises major questions about her accomplishments and what they really represent.
The number 2, WNBA Player of the Week. There have only been 40 triple-doubles in the history of the WNBA.
I'm filled with emotions right now, and I have a season-ending injury, but I'm filled with much gratitude for what's next.
AI pictures of me naked, literally. They've sent it to my family members. It sucks to see that. And it's really hard that I have to go through that. Yeah, that's a wrap. That's over. And props to Angel Reese, who's had a good year.
And if the allegations aren't true, why would the Chicago Sky make such a bold claim? Things get even more intriguing when you consider Reese's rivalry with Caitlin Clark. There's been tension between them for a while. Everyone thought Reese was unstoppable, but her first 10 WNBA games painted a very different picture. How does a college superstar suddenly struggle to score double digits? The explanation could be shocking and could have lasting implications for women's basketball. The steroid scandal is serious. The Chicago Sky aren't just making accusations. They're taking Reese to court, claiming her alleged steroid use cost them playoff success. That's huge. A team is saying one player's actions impacted the entire league standings. Looking closer at her early WNBA games, Reese's performance was inconsistent. In 5 of her first 10 games, she scored under 10 points, a far cry from the dominant college star who once owned headlines. Then there's the mid-season wrist injury, which now raises questions. Was it really just a wrist problem, or was there something more going on? The timing certainly looks suspicious, especially with steroid allegations in the mix.
Because I would have been like, how naive can you be? But she is young. She's only 22. And the reality is the scrutiny that she's been subjected to is inexcusable. It's egregious. It's disgusting. It's wrong. And the Fever's fan base. Take a look at what Angel Reese had to say about that.
I'm happy that she came in and did. I'm sure she proved a lot of people wrong that thought, through it all, I've showed that I belong in this league, even though no one else believes. I'm not so sure about that.
End quote. If Angel Reese was older, I would have gotten on her about what she just said.
What's truly wild is that this kind of scandal is almost unheard of in the WNBA. We're in uncharted territory. If the allegations are true, it's not just Reese's reputation at stake. The league's credibility is too. The WNBA has always prided itself on clean competition, and this could shake that foundation. But it raises a big question. Why would a player like Reese, already a top college star, turn to steroids? Was the pressure to succeed at the professional level too much? Did she feel she needed an edge to keep up with someone like Caitlin Clark? Speaking of Clark, this scandal puts their rivalry in a completely new light. Those trash talk battles and intense matchups suddenly take on a different context if steroid use was involved. There's also the question of how the Chicago Sky discovered the alleged steroid use. Was it failed drug tests, or is there more behind the scenes? Details remain unclear, but every WNBA team is undoubtedly watching closely. This isn't just about one player or one team, it's about the integrity of the sport. If a rising star felt pressure to cheat, it highlights the intense demands and mental toll on these athletes. Fans are feeling the impact too. Reese built a massive following after her college success, and reactions are mixed. Some are in denial, others feel betrayed. It's causing real division in the women's basketball community. The scandal could even influence how future draft picks are scouted, drafted, and monitored throughout their careers. Finally, this controversy brings her rivalry with Clark into sharper focus. Issues around media attention and race that were previously discussed may have deeper implications than we realized. While Reese's career faces uncertainty, Clark continues to shine, exceeding expectations and making her own mark on the league.
It's part of Playmakers Network of podcasts from Shaquille O'Neal. Caitlin Clark became the first ever rookie in WNBA history to record a triple-double twice in the same season.
Breaking news. Angel Reese is out for the year with a season-ending injury, she announced on her social media.
Quick hitter number 3 goes to Chicago Sky rookie forward Angel Reese, who has a new weekly podcast called Unapologetically Angel.
What a year. I never could have imagined last bucket of my rookie season would be a 3. But maybe God's saying give them a taste of what they'll be seeing more of in year 2, LOL.
Caitlin Clark has been on fire, breaking the WNBA rookie scoring record and posting numbers that have everyone talking. It's like she's playing an entirely different game. Now, let's rewind. Remember when Reese said Clark received more attention because of race? At the time, it sparked a heated debate about representation in sports media. But with these steroid allegations swirling, those comments are being viewed in a new light. People are questioning whether Reese's words were really about racial inequality, or if they reflected the pressure she felt to keep up with Clark's extraordinary performance. The drama isn't limited to the court. Reese has faced harassment and even death threats from some of Clark's fans, showing just how quickly sports rivalries can spiral out of control. This situation is exposing larger issues in women's sports: race, media coverage, fan behavior, all coming to a head with Reese at the center. And here's a thought. What if Reese's earlier comments weren't just about race, but also about insecurity? If she was using steroids, maybe it was because she felt intense pressure to match Clark's natural talent. It's a stark reminder of the pressures top athletes face, both on and off the court.
But when it comes to death threats, I'm talking about people who have come down to my address, following me home. Multiple occasions people have made.
But when you have a great skill set, right, it normally will translate. And her skill set is the ability to go get the basketball.
Quote, Caitlin Clark fans, the Iowa fans, now the Indiana fans, I think there's a lot of racism when it comes to it, and I don't believe she stands on any of that. Asked her to address her feelings about rival Indiana Fever's Caitlin Clark.
She's been phenomenal. I'm not surprised.
The Angel Reese scandal isn't just about one player. It's shaking up the entire WNBA. Whether the steroid allegations are true or not, the Chicago Sky's lawsuit and the media frenzy are putting a spotlight on the intense pressure athletes face. Reese now has a chance to turn this crisis into the ultimate comeback, proving her talent, resilience, and leadership while sparking bigger conversations about fairness, representation, and the challenges of pro women's basketball. Whatever happens next could change the league and the sport forever.